So in case you need to send your measurements to your tailor and you do not know how to go about it, this is me teaching you how to go about it. My name is Kemi. If you find this helpful, please follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, and watch out for more videos. Thank you. So to take body measurements, you're going to need your tape rule, you're going to need a book and a pen. Okay, so the first measurement I'm going to be taking is my bust. Between this video is to help you take this measurement yourself, but just in case you feel you wouldn't be able to take it yourself, you can show this video to someone else who is nearby to help you take this measurement, even if the person doesn't have any idea of tailoring. Your little daughter can help you to take this measurement. It's that easy to do. Okay, so let's go. First measurement I'm going to be taking is my bust. Your bust is the fullest part of your boobs region. So I'm going to take my bust circumference. Bust circumference goes like that. Just round like that. Round your boobs like that. The fullest part of your boobs is your bust. So that's bust circumference. Then the next I'll be doing is my under bust circumference. My under bust circumference is just where my bra ends. Where my bra ends. Under bust circumference, where my bra ends. Then my waist circumference. Your waist is just like 3 inches after your under bust. So around here is going to be my waist. It's not going to like get to my navel. So around here is going to be my waist circumference. Mine is 37. I could easily take it myself and check. Like take it and check. So that's my waist circumference. Then I'm going to take my hip circumference. The hip is the fullest part of your bum. The fullest part of your bum. You take it up and down. Down, up. So when you find the side where it's very tight, you know that that's the largest part of it. That's why you have to take it up and down. Okay, so mine is for 3.5. So these are the circumference I'm going to be taking. Now I'm going to be going to the length. The first one I did was the circumference. Now I'm going to the length. So the first length I'm going to be taking is my shoulder to nipple. Here is my shoulder, and the mid part of my shoulder is where I'm going to be taking the measurement. So I'm going to be taking just beside my neck, my shoulder to the nipple point. My shoulder to nipple point. When I take it, I'll check it and then write it down. Shoulder to nipple point. Then you go shoulder to under bust. Then you go shoulder to waist. Some other fashion designers might need you to take your shoulder to hip region. So you can take your shoulder to your hip region depending on what they want. Then if I'm going to be taking my shoulder to my short gown length, I'm just going to go like that. Go to my under bust. I wouldn't bend myself. I just go straight down like that. Then check my half length, like my short gown length. I could easily take my short gown length like that. And when I'm done taking my short gown length, I could take it down. Now I can bend because I've taken the basic, like the major part of the body where I'm not supposed to bend. I've taken those parts. So I could easily bend and go down to take my gown length to floor length. Mine is 60. Some other people take this shoulder to floor length the other way around, like you turn your tape the other way around, allow your tape to touch the floor, and then you put it on your shoulder level. Make sure your tape is touching the floor when you are not bending. Like stand firm and make sure your tape is touching the floor. Mine is 58. Mine is 58. So you could just do yours like that, or just tell somebody to help you take from your shoulder to the floor level. Then another thing I'm going to be taking is my shoulder width. My shoulder width is more like back to back or shoulder to shoulder. So from this part of my shoulder to this part of my shoulder, but I'm going to take it through the back. So I'm going to be going like that through my back, shoulder to shoulder level. Mine is 16. There's usually a shoulder bone, so it's more like your shoulder bone to your shoulder bone. That's 16. That's my shoulder width measurement. Then I also love to take my front chest width. My front chest width is just from here to here, just from here to here. So I'm going to be taking my front chest width like that. Mine is 13.5. That's my front chest width. Then another thing I would also love to take is my round sleeve. Round sleeve is the biggest part of my sleeve. Ignore my very fat sleeve. So I'm going to take the biggest part of my sleeve like that. That's going to be my round sleeve, the biggest part. Then when you take the biggest part, you move it down and take before your elbow. You take the circumference of the sleeve before your elbow. Then you take it down and take your 3/4. You write it down as you're taking it. You take your 3/4 like that. Then you take your wrists. Make sure your wrist is not tight, just normal. There's still space inside, so you can bring out your hand from your sleeve when it's done. Then you can take your sleeve length. Your sleeve length is just like the joining from your shoulder bone down to the length of the sleeve you want. So for my sleeve length, I'm going to start from here, go for my short one. I'll check the short, mine is 7. I'll check the half one, mine is 12. Then I'm going to take it back to the 3/4, mine is 17. Then back to the long length, that's like 24 or 23.5. So you just take it like that. Then your blouse length is from your shoulder to wherever you want your blouse to stop. Some other people take it to their hip region, while others take it before their hip. Depends on how you want your blouse to be. I love my blouse to stop here, so usually my blouse length is just around here. Make sure you're taking it through your bust. So my blouse length is just around here. Then other things you can also do is your skirt length. Your skirt length is usually from your waist, wherever you put your skirt. Mine, I usually put my skirt on my tummy. Some other people put their skirts below, but it's usually better you measure it from your waist region. So I'm going to take mine from my waist region and then take it like that to the side. This is my short skirt length, and I could just take it down like that. Most times it's usually not the best for you to bend, but if you don't have a choice, you bend with style, like you stylishly do it such that your body is not bending per se, like you've measured the major part before you now bend yourself to complete it. Okay, then another thing you might also equally need a measurement for when you're making your trousers is the lap measurement. Because of the type of dress I'm wearing, I might not be able to take the lap measurement, so I'll probably show you in another video. If you have any question, just drop a comment below or send me a direct message at Attica Clothiers on Instagram. Love you.